Well, Iran's parliament speaker has accused the U.S. of plotting a ground attack despite publicly engaging in diplomatic efforts aimed at ending the war. Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf reiterating that Iran's armed forces are prepared if American troops attempt any land assault. The U.S. has expanded its presence in the region with an additional 3,500 U.S. troops reportedly arriving in the Middle East on Friday. Washington Post, citing U.S. officials, has reported that the Pentagon is preparing for weeks of ground operations in Iran. The Post, however, emphasized that any ground operation will stop short of a full-scale invasion. Meanwhile, Iran has warned that it would target USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier if it comes within range. Daily salvos of strikes across the region persisting as the fighting enters its fifth week. Iran has claimed attacks on two major aluminum plants in Bahrain and the UAE, accusing both sides of being affiliated with the U.S. military and aerospace sectors in the region. Tehran also warning of retaliatory attacks on U.S. and Israeli universities in the Middle East. That's after two Iranian campuses were hit. The Iranian military has given Washington until tomorrow to condemn the strikes on Tehran and halt all future attacks on education and research centers. While Israel not letting up on its attacks, vowing to complete strikes on all critical components of Iran's military within days. Tehran has called these threats, quote, nothing but vicious pretexts. Iranian state media says 5 people have been killed in a U.S.-Israeli strike on a quay in a port city near the Strait of Hormuz. Well, tensions also spilling over to Lebanon, where at least 3 journalists were killed in an Israeli airstrike in the country's south. Hundreds gathered at a school in Beirut to attend the funerals of the journalists. Israel's military said it targeted one of the journalists, accusing him of being a Hezbollah intelligence operative without providing evidence. The IDF did not mention the other 2 journalists. Top Lebanese officials condemned the strike, with President Joseph Aoun calling it a, quote, flagrant crime that violates all laws. Meanwhile, Israel's military said a soldier had been killed in combat in southern Lebanon. 3 others were wounded. This is the 5th soldier killed in southern Lebanon since Hezbollah started firing rockets at Israel earlier this month to avenge the killing of Iran's supreme leader.